I want to quit gacha games, but I can't stop thinking about the money I spend on it. Oh no. You can't stop thinking about the money. Just like how Masaru had been trying to quit, but he cannot quit. FOMO. Sunk cost fallacy. Okay, this is tough. This is tough. I don't know if I should put this in a gacha gaming subreddit, but basically it's what the title says. I want to stop playing gacha games, as I started to feel more like an obligation rather than just having fun. However, I feel the obligation to continue as I place money on the games, especially considering that some of the money comes from my parents in forms of gifts. My parents give me this money, but I spend them on gacha game. So I feel guilty because if I stop, it's like throwing away my parents' hard-earned money. Damn. Guys, if your parents give you money and you spend on a gacha game, think about it, right? And then you quit. And then you quit, right? Think about your parents' hard-earned money. Your parents work as a farmer, go to the farm every day. You know, farm the crops and stuff. Damn. Please help the poor child. Any suggestions, guys? Any suggestions? Sorry for my bad English, it's not my first language and I'm still learning it. Thanks in advance. So guys, what's the advice here? What's the advice? So if you spend your parents' money, how do you keep investing? I wasted $70 on Azulin. I deleted it, so I'm not tempted to waste anymore. Continue to play for your parents' money. The only game you regret buying packs is Honkai Star Rail. Not even $60 skin I regret. Wait, what? You regret buying packs in Honkai Star Rail? But you're not regret in $60? What? I don't know what does that mean. You can't stop thinking about the $1.99. Continue to play and spend, of course. Get out to your parents' house. Sell your account. But if you sell the account, what about his parents' money? Think about it, right? We don't... Okay, he never say how much he spent though. That's the thing, he never say how much he spent. He could have spent like $30,000 in his parents' money. And if you sell the account, that's telling the parents that he's no longer interested in the gacha games. Similar to food, just stop playing if you want to, it will disappear anyways. Wow, it will disappear anyways. Keep thinking about my dollar. There's actually a term for this called sunk cost fallacy. So sunk cost fallacy, if you guys are not aware, is basically like you spend too much that you think, okay, I cannot, it's too late for me to give, I don't want to give up now because I already spent so much. Sunk cost fallacy. I think sunk cost fallacy applies to more things than people think, right? I think it doesn't just apply to games. I think it applies to like everything in our life. For example, like it could be like a house thing. Like for example, you move to an area and you stay there for very, very long and you have been living there for very, very long. You don't feel like you want to move away. It could apply to your job. You work in your job for so long, for 5 years, you're focused there and you're comfortable there. You don't feel like you want to move to a new job or a new environment. It applies to more things than people think. I don't think it just applies to games, right? And I think it's like a human thing. It's just a human condition that we get used to what's the word? We are comfortable at that, right? We don't want to get out of our comfort zone. All the fan service for free. But yeah, the truth is, sunk cost fallacy in gacha games is definitely much more obvious because money, not just money, right? Even time. If you are free to play, your sunk cost fallacy is not money, your sunk cost fallacy is going to be time. That means you spend a lot of time grinding this, grinding that. You feel like if you move on to a new game, all your efforts will be wasted. So it is going to be a thing. Already buy the battle pass, then don't play. Everything you have that involve money can be sunk cost fallacy. I disagree with just money. For some free to play players, their sunk cost fallacy is going to be time as well, which is also a different type of currency, right? To mitigate this, just think the money you spend was to buy tickets, movie or museum tickets. If you had fun, then it served the purpose. Right now, try to go outdoors, touch some grass, and engage with other activities. Ooh, other activities. This is actually most I did in gacha games. When I have fun, spend small quantities for extra fun, or honor the game. Regardless if I stay long or quit the game, but never went well since I don't have the luxury to do so. Oh. I remember when I was a kid, I wasted hundreds of dollars on some minor game. I was a dumb kid. Everyone needs to learn at some point, but think about it, right? Would you rather learn at a young age as a kid because you don't have much money, or would you rather learn as an old person or like an adult because you have more disposable income and you might spend even more? I think it's important to learn certain things at a young age, and like this is one of it, I think. It sounds really crazy, but if you are old, a lot of people actually like they gamble and they actually lost a lot of money, and they love it really. They learn it in a very, very rough way, right? They go to casino, they spend thousands or even like hundreds of thousands, right? Delete the game, sunk cost fallacy on a new girlfriend. Damn. When I have fun, spend small quantities for extra fun or honor the game. Regardless, if I stay long or quit the game but never want to wail, since I don't have the luxury to do so. That feeling is only going to get worse if you continue. Not sure if this helps, but whenever I quit the game that I spend money on, I just consider it as money spent on a recreational hobby or activity, such as watching a movie at a theater or going to a board game cafe. The money is already spent, so no point in beating yourself about it. Think of it as a positive experience when you had fun. Yeah, I think that's one way to look at it. That's the best way to look at it if you think about it, right? Epic 7 taught me about sunk cost fallacy. Parents chewed me out and I deserve it. They probably buy naked king crown skin and regret. You're not getting the money back no matter how much you play. And that's what is going to be very bad on gambling versus gacha games. Because gacha games, no matter how, you will never get your money back. You can buy all the skins in the game, you can buy everything in the game, but you will never get your money back. But when you actually go to gamble in a real casino, this is where the new like kick really comes in, because you are going to always think, okay, I need to make my money back. Okay, if I do one more spin, if I spend this much, maybe I can make my money back. So I think for gambling, it's going to be much more dangerous and predatory in that way, right? Because you have the mindset of no matter what, you can always think of this way that you will be able to make your money back if you like do one more spin or try to do like, you know, spend a little bit more. Which is very, very dangerous like in gambling, right? Doesn't matter if it's sports betting, doesn't matter if it's like any form of gambling, like because people gamble for money, they want to try to make their money back. But in games, it's never going to happen. There are people that sell account, but I don't think you ever make your money back, to be honest. Like if you spend like $5,000, you sell your account, I don't think you can always sell it for a 1-to-1 value. Next 10 pool, you will surely get textbook of sunk cost fallacy. Just quit and play something else. Just because you spend your money doesn't mean you have to stay. If gacha is affecting your mental health, then quit. Not everyone can handle it. Congrats, you have realized you have a problem. Now work to solve it. Cut them out cold turkey and don't come back. Learn a lesson and move on. Sell the account, that's what I did to quit MMORPG. Ooh. Gambling is bad to begin with. At least you were happy. Oh, whoa, I wouldn't go that route, right? But yeah, sunk cost fallacy happens, and I'm glad that a lot of people are actually giving decent advice, right? It's part of growing. You need to let go or accept that you lost the money, take it as a life lesson and move on. Yeah, I think that's the best advice as well, right? But it's something that people have to like, it's hard to convey in words because their feeling is like there, right? You will lose more money then. Just consider it the same as spending money on a merch or a hobby. Better than spending on drugs. Damn. But yeah, a decent advice right there, right? Overall. How happy if broke, no dinner money? Well, you can't get back the money anyways. That's just how it is, you know? Either you continue playing as free to play or like, I mean, if you can't control yourself, you probably should just quit at that point.